10 Ancient Chinese Sayings About Money, Still Valid in 2025. Are you tired of working harder but never getting ahead financially? Do you feel like modern money advice just makes the rich richer while you stay stuck? There are two types of people in America today. The first type, they follow Wall Street's latest trends. They max out credit cards for lifestyle inflation. They believe debt is normal. They think retirement means working until 65 and hoping Social Security survives. The second type, they understand something ancient, something powerful, something that's been creating wealth for over 5,000 years. Here's the shocking truth nobody talks about. While Americans carry an average of $6,194 in credit card debt, while 64% live paycheck to paycheck, while financial stress destroys marriages and dreams, ancient Chinese wisdom has been solving money problems since before America existed. These aren't fortune cookie sayings. These are battle-tested principles, passed down through dynasties, proven through wars, famines, and economic collapses. Today, I'm going to share 10 ancient Chinese money sayings that still work in 2025. Each one can transform your financial future. Each one challenges everything modern finance teaches. If you're ready to escape the debt trap using 5,000-year-old wisdom, comment ancient wealth below, because what worked for Chinese merchants will work for you. Let's start with the saying that saved a poor farmer from a lifetime of poverty. Saying 1. A river is never straight. You expect your income to grow every year. You plan for promotions, you assume raises, you believe the good times will last forever. Then layoffs happen, recessions hit, industries disappear, and your financial plan crumbles. Ancient Chinese farmers understood something Wall Street forgot. Rivers never flow straight. Neither does money. For thousands of years, Chinese villages survived floods and droughts by following this principle. They stored grain during abundant harvests. They prepared for lean years during fat years. They knew the river would change course. In 1920s California, a Chinese immigrant named John worked in the orange groves, while his American co-workers spent every paycheck. Zhang saved 30% of his wages. His friends mocked him. "Zhang, you're too cheap to live. Enjoy life while you're young. Money is meant to be spent." When the Great Depression hit in 1929, John's friends lost their jobs, their families went hungry. They begged for work that didn't exist. But Zhang, he had 3 years of expenses saved. He bought a foreclosed orange grove for $2,000. By 1935, he owned half the valley. The deeper truth Zhang discovered was that preparation during plenty prevents poverty during want. The river teaches us smooth sailing never lasts forever. Every career has storms, every industry has cycles, every economy has seasons. Smart money flows with the river's curves. It doesn't fight the current. It doesn't ignore the weather. But understanding the river is just the beginning. Saying 2. The wise mouse has 3 holes. You put everything in one place: one job, one income source, one 401k, one bank account, one plan for retirement. When disaster strikes, you lose everything at once. Ancient Chinese understood survival requires options. The wise mouse never depends on one escape route. It digs 3 holes, one for daily use, one for emergencies, one known only to itself. Smart money works the same way. In 1960s New York, a Chinese restaurant owner named Liu watched his American neighbors struggle. They had good jobs at IBM, good salaries, good benefits, but only one source of income. Liu did something different. He worked his restaurant job during the day. He tutored Chinese language at night. He bought rental property on weekends. 3 income holes, 3 financial escape routes, 3 ways to survive economic storms. When IBM downsized in 1975, Liu's neighbors panicked. No job. But no income, no options. Many lost their homes. But Liu, his restaurant still served customers. His tutoring still paid bills. His rental properties still generated cash. Liu discovered that diversification defeats disaster. The wise mouse principle teaches us, never let one failure destroy your future. Build multiple income streams. Develop different skills. Create various opportunities. The mouse with 3 holes survives the flood. The person with 3 incomes survives the recession. Modern Americans put all their financial eggs in one corporate basket. Ancient wisdom spreads risk across multiple baskets. Which strategy do you think survives longer? Saying 3. Wealth grows in the dark. You show off every purchase: new car in the driveway, designer clothes at work, expensive vacations on social media. You think looking rich makes you rich. But ancient wisdom teaches the opposite. True wealth grows in darkness, hidden, quiet, invisible. Chinese merchants learned this from bamboo. Bamboo spends years growing underground, building roots, gaining strength. No one sees the progress. Then suddenly, it explodes 90 feet in 60 days. In 1980s Los Angeles, 2 Chinese immigrants started with nothing. Chen bought a flashy car to look successful. Wang drove a 10-year-old Honda. Chen rented an expensive apartment in Beverly Hills. Wang lived in a modest house in Chinatown. Chen wore designer suits to impress clients. Wang wore simple clothes from discount stores. After 20 years, Chen looked rich but was drowning in debt. Wang looked ordinary but owned 12 properties. The deeper truth Wang discovered was that wealth whispers while poverty shouts. Real millionaires don't look like millionaires. They drive used cars, live in modest homes, wear simple clothes. Because every dollar spent on status is a dollar stolen from investment. Every payment for image is a payment against freedom. The bamboo principle teaches us true power grows in secret. Let others chase expensive toys. You chase expensive assets. Let others buy liability. You buy equity. While they perform wealth, you build wealth. While they fake success, you create success. The richest tree in the forest often looks the plainest, but this invisible wealth needs protection. Saying 4. The loudest duck gets shot. You brag about your wins. Post your gains on social media. Tell everyone about your investments. Show off your success. Then the hunters come: lawsuits, theft, jealousy, family members asking for money, friends becoming enemies, government agencies taking notice. Ancient Chinese merchants understood the danger of visibility. The duck that quacks loudest attracts the most predators. The merchant who shows wealth attracts the most problems. Silence protects what shouting destroys. In 1990 San Francisco, 2 tech entrepreneurs made fortunes during the dot-com boom. Johnson bought a mansion and threw lavish parties. Lee kept his money secret and his lifestyle modest. Johnson's house appeared in magazines. His wealth became neighborhood gossip. His success attracted attention. Within 5 years, Johnson faced 3 lawsuits, 2 divorce proceedings, 1 IRS audit, multiple investment opportunities from scammers. Lie, no one knew he was rich. No lawsuits, no problems, no vultures circling his wealth. The deeper truth Lee discovered was that stealth preserves what flash destroys. The loudest duck principle teaches us wealth is a private matter. Keep your investments quiet. Keep your income private. Keep your assets hidden, not because you're ashamed, because you're smart. Predators hunt by sight and sound. Invisible prey stays safe. Silent wealth stays intact. Ancient wisdom: the nail that stands up gets hammered down, but protection alone isn't enough. Saying 5. Plant trees whose shade you'll never enjoy. You want everything now. Instant gratification, quick returns, fast cars, immediate pleasure. Why save for tomorrow when you can spend today? This thinking keeps you poor forever. Ancient Chinese understood a profound truth. The greatest wealth comes from planting trees whose shade you'll never enjoy, building for generations you'll never meet, creating value that outlasts your lifetime. In 1850s California gold rush, while prospectors chased quick riches, a Chinese merchant named Wu quietly planted fruit trees, hundreds of them, on land nobody wanted, in valleys too far from gold fields. Other miners laughed, "Wu, you're wasting time. The gold is in the hills. Trees don't make you rich overnight." 20 years later, the gold was gone. The miners were broke, but Wu's trees were bearing fruit. His orchards fed entire towns. His fruit shipped to distant cities. His waste of time became a fortune. The deeper truth Wu discovered was that time transforms seeds into fortunes. The tree planting principle teaches us, think in decades, not days. Every stock you buy today grows for your grandchildren. Every dollar saved compounds for your bloodline. Every investment plants shade for future generations. Modern Americans want retirement in 5 years. Ancient wisdom builds wealth in 50 years. Which timeline creates lasting prosperity? The Chinese character for patience includes the symbol for endurance. The American word for patience includes the desire for speed. This difference explains everything. But patience requires more than time. Saying 6. Water defeats rock by persistence. You try to get rich quick, big risks, massive bets, all or nothing strategies. You want to knock down the mountain in one swing, then you lose everything and start over. Ancient wisdom teaches a different way. Water doesn't fight rock with force. Water wins with persistence. Drop by drop, day by day, year by year. Eventually, water carves the Grand Canyon. In 1970s Detroit, while auto workers bought new cars with overtime pay. A Chinese immigrant named Hu saved $50 every week. His coworkers mocked his discipline. Hu, you're obsessed with money. Live a little. $50 won't make you rich. Hu smiled and continued. $50 became $2,600 per year. $2,600 became stock investments. Those stocks compounded for 40 years. By 2010, Hu's weekly $50 habits had grown to $2.3 million. His big spending coworkers had pension cuts and debt. The deeper truth Hu discovered was that consistency conquers everything. The water principle teaches us, small actions, sustained over time, create massive results. You don't need to be brilliant. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need huge amounts. You need persistence. $100 per month for 30 years at 10% return equals $226,000. $500 per month equals $1.1 million. $1,000 per month equals $2.3 million. Not through luck or genius, through water-like persistence. While others chase home runs, you hit singles. While others swing for the fences, you play small ball. While others burn out, you compound. Water always wins. Time always tells. Persistence always pays. But persistence needs direction. Saying 7. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. You keep waiting for the perfect moment, the right market conditions, the ideal investment opportunity, the perfect time to start. Meanwhile, time passes. Opportunities vanish. Compound interest slips away. Ancient Chinese gardeners understood timing. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Not tomorrow, not next month. Right now. In 1985, 2 college friends graduated together. Martinez said, "I'll start investing when I make more money." Kim said, "I'll start investing with what I have now." Martinez waited for his salary to hit $50,000, then $75,000, then $100,000, always waiting for more. Kim started with $100 per month at age 22. Not much, but something. Every month, every year. At age 65, Martinez finally started serious investing. With 15 years until retirement, Kim had been investing for 43 years. Her $100 monthly payments had grown to $1.8 million. The deeper truth Kim discovered was that time in the market beats timing the market. The tree planting principle teaches us, perfection is the enemy of progress. Starting small beats not starting at all. Starting today beats starting tomorrow. Starting imperfectly beats starting never. A 22-year-old investing $200 per month will have more at 65 than a 40-year-old investing $800 per month. Not because of genius, because of time. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world, but it only works if you start the clock. The clock is ticking. The tree is waiting. The question is simple. When will you plant? But knowing when to start is only half the battle. Saying 8. Rich people count copper coins. You think small amounts don't matter. It's only $5. $20 won't change anything. Why worry about pennies? This thinking keeps you broke. Ancient Chinese merchants had a different philosophy. Rich people count copper coins. Poor people ignore them. Every cent matters. Every expense counts. Every small decision shapes your destiny. In 1995, 2 office workers earned identical salaries. Rodriguez bought coffee from Starbucks daily, $4.50. Yang brought coffee from home, 50 cents. Yang, you're cheap, Rodriguez laughed. It's only $4. The difference was $4 per day. $20 per week, $1,040 per year. Yang invested that $1,040 annually in index funds. Rodriguez enjoyed his premium coffee experience. After 25 years, Yang's coffee savings had grown to $96,000. Rodriguez had consumed $26,000 worth of coffee. The deeper truth Yang discovered was that small leaks sink big ships. The copper coin principle teaches us, wealth is built $1 at a time. Not through massive windfalls, not through lottery tickets, through thousands of tiny smart decisions. Cancel the unused gym membership, $50 a month saved. Cook dinner instead of ordering out, $200 a month saved. Buy generic instead of brand name, $100 saved. That's $350 monthly, $4,200 annually, $462,000 over 30 years with compound interest. Rich people understand something poor people don't. Small money becomes big money when you pay attention. Warren Buffett still uses coupons. Millionaires still compare prices. Billionaires still count pennies. Not because they're cheap, because they understand the power of copper coins. Every dollar saved is a dollar that can multiply. Every expense avoided is wealth preserved. But saving copper coins means nothing without the final principle. Saying 9. The frog in the well knows nothing of the ocean. You think you know everything about money. You follow one strategy. Read one guru. Believe one approach. This narrow vision keeps you trapped. Ancient Chinese philosophers warned against limited thinking. The frog in the well believes his small world is the entire universe. He knows nothing of the vast ocean beyond. Financial success requires ocean thinking, not well thinking. In 2000, during the dot-com boom, Thompson put everything in tech stocks. This is the new economy, he declared. Old rules don't apply. Chen diversified across multiple asset classes. Real estate, bonds, international stocks, commodities, REITs. Chen, you're missing the greatest opportunity in history. Thompson laughed. Tech is the future. When the bubble burst in 2001, Thompson lost 78% of his portfolio. Chen lost only 12%. Thompson was a frog in the tech well. Chen saw the entire financial ocean. The deeper truth Chen understood was that knowledge has no boundaries. The frog principle teaches us, never stop learning about money. Study real estate while owning stocks. Learn about bonds while building businesses. Understand commodities while investing in REITs. The ocean of financial knowledge is infinite. Wells of single strategies are limited. Read books from different decades. Study investors from different countries. Learn strategies from different generations. Warren Buffett studies value investing, but he also understands growth, momentum, and technical analysis. He doesn't use them all, but he knows they exist. The wisest investors are students forever. The poorest investors think they know everything. Which type are you? Jump out of your well. Explore the financial ocean. Discover new continents of wealth, because the final saying reveals the ultimate truth. Saying 10. A diamond is just a piece of coal that handled stress well. You avoid financial pressure. You want easy money, you seek comfort zones. You run from stress. This keeps you ordinary forever. Ancient Chinese alchemists understood transformation. Diamonds aren't born beautiful. They start as ugly coal, buried deep, under pressure. Heat and stress create brilliance. Financial success works the same way. Pressure creates wealthy people. Comfort creates poor people. In 2008, while most Americans panicked during the financial crisis, Williams sold everything and moved money to savings accounts. Lee borrowed money and bought foreclosed properties. Williams chose comfort and safety. Lee chose pressure and opportunity. Williams felt smart for avoiding stress. Lee embraced stress as a teacher. By 2015, Williams had preserved his money but gained no wealth. Lee had tripled his net worth through stress-bought assets. The deeper truth Lee discovered was that diamonds are forged under pressure. The diamond principle teaches us, stress is the sculptor of success. Learning to invest feels stressful. Starting a business feels overwhelming. Taking calculated risks feels scary. But stress teaches what comfort cannot. Pressure builds what ease destroys. Difficulty develops what is simple never will. Every wealthy person has a story of stress. Every success story includes struggle. Every diamond remembers being coal. The question isn't whether you'll face financial pressure. The question is, will you let it crush you or craft you? Ancient Chinese warriors had a saying, smooth seas never made skilled sailors. Calm markets never made great investors. Easy times never built strong fortunes. Comfortable choices never created wealth. Your financial stress isn't punishment. It's preparation, not for failure, for brilliance. Every market crash teaches resilience. Every financial mistake builds wisdom. Every pressure point creates strength. Stop avoiding stress, start leveraging it. Let pressure transform your coal into diamonds. Now you possess 10 ancient Chinese money secrets that still work in 2025. These aren't just sayings, they're survival strategies. Battle-tested through 5,000 years of economic storms. If even one of these principles changes how you think about money, commit to applying it this week. Not someday. Not when you have more money. This week. Comment Diamond Mindset if you're ready to embrace financial pressure instead of avoiding it. Share this wisdom with someone drowning in modern money myths. Ancient truth might save their future. And tell me below, which saying hit you hardest? Which one will you start applying immediately? Remember this eternal truth from 5,000 years of Chinese wisdom. The best time to plant a money tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. But don't just plant one tree. Plant a forest. Use the wise mouse strategy. Think like bamboo. Count copper coins. Embrace the pressure. Transform from financial coal into wealth diamonds. Because ancient wisdom doesn't age, truth doesn't expire, and these principles will work for the next 5,000 years. Start today. Start small. Start smart. Your future diamond self is counting on present coal you to handle the pressure well.